Which, and we are joined by Willis, the words master, all the way from Kisii. Hello, sir. How are you?
Fine, thanks, Wakio. Can I say something small tonight?
Yeah, sure.
I just like the way you've done that part that has ended because it was so gripping. Otherwise, how has your week been?
My week has been great. I'm just looking at these words already, and the words of interest today. Let's go right to it. Heinous, right? H-E-I-N-O-U-S, correct? Willis?
Oh, you say heinous, heinous. You see, many people innocently say heinous in the first place. We don't have neas. That vowel glide, what we technically call a diphthong, it's not there. It's nas, nas, with a sure, a weak vowel sound. Nas, not neas. Heinous crime, heinous offense, heinous act, not heinous and not heinous. So it's heinous.
Fantastic. With the Ebola conversation, this is a word that means a period of confining an animal or person in an isolated place when they are or may be sick so that they don't affect others. How do we pronounce that word?
Wakio, to begin with, we don't say quarantine. Quarantine, common but wrong. Quarantine, common but wrong. You say quar, then you say rantine. Quarantine, with a stress at the onset. Quarantine. Now, many people make mistakes when they're pronouncing certain words in the English language because what we lack locally is proper guidance in good time. So you'll find what we commonly hear around us is what we innocently use as the pronunciation. But if you're in a career of serious communication, you have to get it right. Just like the way broadcasters in this country like you and other English presenters normally pronounce words correctly, then the message sinks clearly and effectively.
Thank you so much, Willis. I've had some people say, that's lovely. Thank you so much for that. I've had some people say this word as pediatrician, pediatrician. How do we pronounce it right? A doctor who specializes in studying and treating the diseases of children.
You've got it right by saying P. The A and E are called a digraph. That is a combination of two letters representing one sound. And the sound there is the high front sound E. P, not pi. Those who say pediatrics, pediatrician, they should avoid it, especially in serious communication. You say pediatrician, pediatrician. That is the correct pronunciation of that word, Wakio.
Thank you so much, Willis. Take us to the collections of the week, please.
You're welcome. Yes, dear viewers, you can now see the words that are being displayed on your TV screen, and that is TV 47. The first word, you say bedevil. Bedevil, not bedevil. Bedevil, no, bedevil. To bedevil, or you can say bedevil with a weak sound O. The second word, you say demise. The demise, not demise. Demise. The third word is a common mistake locally. Many people say aviator, and I'm sure, Wakio, you must have heard that. Aviator, very common. But the correct pronunciation of that word is aviator. Aviator, just like aviation, not aviation that we commonly say locally. Now, the last word for collections of the week is from Italian, Latin, not Italian. It's from Latin, and you say alibi or alibi. An alibi, that is when you talk of matters of law, where somebody was when some crime took place. And you say alibi or alibi. Don't say alibi. And I have to recognize that we have also words like flu, which came in earlier, synecdoche, quinoa, genre, cash, periphery, Beatrice, Abel, and Regina. And I have to recognize Barak Senior Gideon, Nathan Ngetich, Zach Mainya, and we have Zach Mainga. We have Obed Nyabwari from Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. Thank you very much for watching TV47. Dorcas Naiku Collins Kolimo. We have Bilda Nyakawa, Nancy Cherotich, Godfrey Golova, Victor Mandila, and Danish Ondieki. I have covered you, but please, the rest, I'll do it next week. Let's go now to testing our tongues. And when I talk about test your tongue, it's that part where people try to pronounce tricky words so that we see how we can learn from that. And dear viewers, now listen in.
We pronounce it appreciation.
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 Appreciation. Appreciation.
Appreciation. Appreciation. Appreciation.
You always tell us not to laugh because we're here to learn, so please teach us some more, Willis.
We just laugh for learning, but not those people who try to laugh at others because they have not done something correctly. Please, when it comes to languages, not even Willis can be perfect because certain languages are too wide in terms of their vocabulary. And please, this word, the tricky part is where you say appreciation. You have heard somebody saying appreciation. Common, appreciation. Somebody has also said appreciation. Those ones do happen, but please, the correct pronunciation of this word is appreciation. Appreciation. That is the way to go. But now, the other thing we should know is because of certain problems, what we call contrastive cognate consonants, like when you have now sound s and sh, in certain languages we don't have sh, we have s. That is where appreciation comes in. You can also hear of something like rarapai for lullaby. It is nobody's wish. Those are where we have those contrastive cognates which really disturb people, and locally we call it shrubbing. Please, it is nobody's wish. Let's go now to the words that confuse people a lot, and we have on the screen the first word, C-I-R-C-L-E. You say circle, circle, to form a circle. Now the second word with a Y, C-Y, you say cycle, circle, cycle. So get them right, dear viewers. Now, let's get to our surprise word for tonight. Wakio, you may realize that many people say wary for the word that we have for tonight as our surprise word. Wary, because we have that W-E, but that word is pronounced as weary. I am talking about being very tired. Very tired, you say weary, not wary as we mistake it to be. But when you talk about being cautious, that is W-A-R-Y, that is the word that is pronounced wary, to be wary of something. But when you are very tired, you say it's a case of being weary. Weary. Tricky, but manageable. Otherwise, when you have any word, just use at Willis Ochieng 1, even from tonight. Just send in the word. We'll keep it for next Friday because we love you so much, our viewers. And as I always say, nothing succeeds like success. But just put in a lot of effort as much as you can. Whatever you're doing in this world, effort and determination. I'm Willis Ochieng, now taking you back to the only lady that I respect tonight for what she has done since the bulletin started, and that is Wakio. Back to you, my dear sister.
I take it. Thank you so much, Willis Ochieng. And we look forward to more words next week as well. Now, we get right